Hello, gods and goddesses. Welcome today to Mantra with Shiva. I pray that what we learn together today will be in our highest and greatest good, that we are nurtured, and that we will continue to be loving and beautiful human beings to each other and to the planet. So I pray that Shiva and Parvati, any other ancestors or gods and goddesses that you want to have with you today during this short ceremony, call them in now to be with you. They always have your back. Divine Source, please show us the way with your kindness, your love, your power, and your courage. Amen. So take a moment and just take 5 breaths, just in and out through the heart space. So what you want to do is sort of relax your head, go into your heart, sort of like feel the breath through the heart, breathing in and out of here. Takes a little practice. So just try doing that 5 times. Let go of the frustrations of the day or the arguments you've had or your dog doing some things that shouldn't. So do that. Thank you. So when did I fall in love with Shiva and Parvati? I'd have to say with Shiva for quite some time. As some of you know, I have been studying Sufi, at least in this lifetime, for about 30 years. Gosh, is that right? And there were some times, some dark times, that Shiva just carried me. Like when you picture, that sweet little saying where they say the reason there aren't 2 sets of footprints in the sand is because someone's carrying you through part of it. I really feel like at some of my most challenging times that Shiva had lifted me up. And I can remember this occasion where I actually was sitting on his shoulder and he was dancing. And what I realized through doing meditation with Shiva, and we'll go into the mantra in a little bit, that he was kind of this divine, just like equilibrium, this perfect equal place between God and human. And it was like this divine sweet spot. And if I could hang on to that and be at one with that spirit, I knew I was going to be okay. I knew Shiva had my back, literally. And I can remember having visions like that and wondering, does anybody else have visions like that? And of spirit guides, and where you really interact with them on like you would a friend. And so please comment if you do have experiences with guides like that, because I love talking about that more than anything. So I want to tell you a little bit about Shiva, just historically, and what is known about him and his life. He's from the Hindu religion. So Hinduism is mainly in India, but it's also, due to migration, of course, it's all over the world at this point. And Hinduism is steeped in tradition. And they still live in India as a, a community. I mean, their families, their extended families are still very much in line with like our tribal cultures, at least in America, where they live in like more of a tribal culture, which and they really take care of their elders, and they everything is ritual, everything is ceremony. Shiva is considered the man unmanifest, and then his partner Parvati, his female aspect and male aspect of this divine energy, are considered intertwined. And they have Shiva lingas, and they pour milk on it continuously during their ceremonies. And what it does is it Shiva linga actually looks like a male sexual organ, and then a female sexual organ together. So they're very, very well. It's part of their everyday essence to shower and to remember the masculine and the feminine and how they come through Parvati and Shiva. Shiva being the unmanifest, Parvati being the manifest or the creation energy. And we need both. We have to have both. We have to have both of those energies in order to survive on Earth. And so if you ever have a chance to go to India, it's absolutely sublime. I had a chance to go to a place called Gamuth, which is the actual part of the Ganges where it starts. And the river Ganges is said to be Shiva's hair. So I went to the actually traveled, and there's a whole story on a pony up and down these mountains. So I get to this, and hiking. And so you get to this place where you can really talk to Shiva. And I asked for Shiva. I said, please, please, Shiva, I need big change in my life. This was like exactly almost 2 years ago. I need some big changes. And all of a sudden, this huge rock comes tumbling off this glacier and smashes into the water. And I really felt like I had gotten my sign. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's incredible. Like I pay attention to things like that happen in the environment when I'm deeply praying. That to me is a really good sign. And golly, has my life changed in the last 2 years? I mean, pretty much 1,000%. And that's one of Shiva's like abilities, is to change some conditioning in your life. He's very fierce, along with Parvati. So not only getting rid of sort of some things that you no longer need to get you more in alignment, but also things that you want to bring in, because he has this beautiful counterpart of Parvati. So what I also love about these beings and gods and goddesses in general is that I truly believe that they walked our earth. They were beings that were so committed to the path of truth, that were so committed to our higher consciousness and to and love of humanity, that they listened, they did their job, and now they're revered. Jesus is more of a contemporary, 2,000 years ago. So we know a little bit more about him. We know a little bit more about Muhammad's humanity because they're more near our age. But these people, even though I really truly believe that they walk the earth and they're really good examples to what they were able to do with their lives. And a little about mantra now. The mantra to connect with this fierce energy, and again, I want to reflect on this. The energy is the unmanifest and the manifest. So anytime you want to create more of something in your life, or perhaps have like less of something in your life, like less anger, more peace, less jealousy, more compassion, more love. And when I'm going through bigger shifts, this is when I get the hint. Oh, okay, I'm gonna integrate Shiva more into my life. That's sort of when I know, but everybody's going to be different. Um, Mantra is a wonderful way of it. I think there's so many benefits to saying mantra, and mantra simply means a phrase or a word that represents an energy. So a mantra in this case, I'm going to say it and then I'm going to spell it. The mantra to get in touch with Shiva is Om, O-M, Namah, N-A-M-A-Y, Shivaya, S-H-I-V-A. Om Namah Shivaya. It already changes I'm so used to saying it, it already kind of does something for me, even when I chant it out loud. So it's meant to, like, when you concentrate on the mantra, you can concentrate inside yourself. And notice, like just now, you could see how my energy shifted just saying it a couple times. It slows down the energy, it shifts the energy. I think mantra can be very helpful if you have an active mind, like I do. I might do more mantra during the day, just on the breath, even in my head. Don't have to hear you, or you sit down and you do it, and it shifts the energy normally into your different chakras. So everyone's probably going to feel the mantra a little bit differently, and every experience is perfect, and beautiful and sacred. So let's just say the mantra Om Namah Shivaya 11 times together. So, and just feel into yourself, get all comfortable and say this to yourself. So, Om Namah Shivaya. 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 See if any of your energy centers are feeling different or expanded or moving, shifting. See if your energy has shifted from any part of your body to any other parts of your body. As I was looking up the meaning of this, besides all of the ones that have been considered already, it's the unmanifest manifest. And he's also considered the destroyer of negativity. It's also, what I read is that this chant is the 5 elements. So it's also for balance, which I thought was real. That's the first time I had read that, and I was extremely interested in seeing and using that. And I did it a few times, and I felt a little bit different energy when I was praying with it, with the intention of the elements. So I thought that was really cool because there is an intention issue here too. Like, are you looking for it to heal part of your life or to change a quality? Or are you doing it to balance your system or to realign your life? You can have an intention going into it, and it may alter how it feels in you. I'd be really curious to hear all about this with y'all. Again, a mantra for me is a daily practice. I change them from time to time, depending on sort of where I'm at in my life. And it helps me shift more energetically to my heart space, sometimes to my womb space. It helps balance the chakras, all of the things to show up to be a loving human being, which is really my goal in this lifetime, and to serve to the highest good of the divine. So if you choose to try this next week or next couple of weeks, you can do 108 times is what Hindus do, and or a lot more, thousands, I think. But I invite you to just play around with the number and decide for yourself, and then see if it shifts anything for you, if you have an intention or not an intention. And let me know in the comments, how it influences your life, or if it influences your life, or if you have no emotional reaction to it at all. It's completely, everything you feel is completely perfect for you. So always keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be the same as everyone else's. Thank you so much for listening in today and being part of this sacred journey to Shiva and Parvati. May your hearts be open. May your life be full of joy and grace and love as you grow in power and strength and divine into your own energies that are within your heart and your soul. Have a blessed week, and it's been an honor to serve you today, and look forward to another video. And please like and subscribe if you would like to follow me and this journey together. Bye-bye.